You're watching the Transporter YouTube channel.
It's Monday afternoon, and we have, yes, 1, 2, 3 campers on. And they all weigh roughly 2,700 pounds. Just make sure they're all the same. Yeah, 26 something, and this one 2680. So under 9,000, like maybe 8,400, something like that. I'm in Illinois already. I'm fighting storage on my phone. And so supposedly Tuesday is delivery day for the new phone. I can't wait. Got my wheel bearing fix. If you watched my last video, it's ready to rip. We're new boot goofing. That's new tires. I'm just on the front. You know I'm cheap. I'll get the back ones eventually, maybe next week. This is the one here. That cap is hard to get on. It took me like 20 minutes to get it on. I ended up having to beat the... This guy's gonna hit my truck. I gotta back up. He's gonna hit me. He risked it. Anyway, I had to beat the center in on that cap to get it to hold, but we are going to Oklahoma City, or just south of it. I wanted you guys to see. 370,000 miles we're at. Anyway, I'm gonna see how far I can get tonight, and I'll let you know. Well, driving through St. Louis, it's a pretty good slowdown, so good chance to show you what's up here on the. You can kind of see it peeking through, but usually I'm going too fast to record it. But today, as long as I can see over that wall. We'll see. Here it is. The St. Louis Arch. I went in there as a kid. It's pretty scary. The elevator is pretty wild on that thing. It's stair steps to go up there. Not a very good shot, I know. I'm sorry. Getting what you're getting. But anyway, went up there as a kid, and there was you had to ride an elevator up, and then you could look through these little holes. They were like windows, like an airplane. You could look out, and there was also a floating McDonald's, like a McDonald's on a boat in the river next to it. We went and did that. But anyway, that's it for now. Traffic's picking up. Alright, it's Tuesday. We're rolling. I made it to Mount Vernon, Missouri, to the new TA they have there. It's pretty nice. Lots of parking, big parking lot, nice store. Anyway, right now I'm in Oklahoma. I got about 2 hours 45 minutes or so to go to delivery. I should get there around 2 o'clock. I've been trying to book cars. I'm dealing with a... Sorry. My phone keeps moving. Dealing with a broker right now that... I don't know. I booked it, everything was fine, and then my dispatch said they have 9 bad reviews for no payment. So I had to get a hold of him and try to get him to switch it to COD, and he's kind of acting like he doesn't know how to do it. So might have to abandon that. I don't think it's that hard to switch it to COD. I think that he's just a scammer. So yeah, might have to find some different cars. It was 2 cars from Springfield, Missouri to Chicago. Paid $950. Pick up same spot, drop off same spot. would have been awesome, but I don't know. We'll see. If he doesn't switch it to COD, I can't do it. Basically, when it's COD, you can hold the cars on your trailer at delivery until they pay. And if he doesn't pay, then I just take it to Goshen and I drop the cars in the storage lot, and then we hold him captive until he pays, and then he has to pay extra. He has to pay the extra mileage, he has to pay storage fees, and he has to pay somebody to actually bring it to him. So, you know, that's why he doesn't want to go COD. Anyway, we'll see what happens. I'll let you know. It's going good right now. There's a little wind. I'm trying to keep it as close to 70 as I can because I'm trying to get there and get delivered today. I was only 4 hours from delivery this morning, and I'm going to get there a little after 2, so I should be good, but I want to be sure. Anyway, we'll see you at delivery. All right, we're here. Blue Compass RV, Washington, Oklahoma. I'm assuming this is where they want me to be. If they don't come out in a few minutes, I'll go ask, but I think this is the guy coming. So they're off. There's 2 of them. I'm not sure where they took the third one. They had 2 guys here with 2 forklifts ready to take them as soon as I got them off, so it was nice. Did everything in 32 minutes. So it's a little more work, not gonna lie, to do 3. But stay to the end of the video, find out if it's worth it. Anyway, I'm gonna sit here, wait for them. I got 5 hours back to Springfield, Missouri, but we're gonna go empty. So it's already 3:30 here, so there's no way I could get anything from here. I did look, you know, like from Oklahoma to South Bend, that kind of stuff, and they were like 500, 600, but there wasn't 2 to the same spot. Like one was Fort Wayne, one was Grand Rapids. So that's like, you know, 40 minutes south and then an hour north. So I just chose to not pick up anything here, drive to Springfield, grab those 2 to pay the $950. I did get the broker to agree to COD, so hopefully everything works out there. If not, I'll have 2 cars sitting in the lot in Goshen. I don't know. I don't know how that all works. I've never had to do that before, but anyway, get off here. See you tonight. So I'm in Mount Vernon, Missouri. TA. I got the luxury suite of showers. It's huge. It's hard to see it on this camera, but yeah. Anyway, shower time. All right, it is Wednesday morning. Getting ready to take off. I'm not in a rush today. I have to pick up the 2 cars, which is 30 minutes away, and then drive to Chicago, and it's about 7.5 hours from the pickup to drop in Chicago. So no matter what I do, I can't get there today. And I'm not going to stop in Chicago. I'm going to stop probably, I don't know, 45 minutes, hour short of Chicago. So that being said, I don't have far to go. I am gonna slow down. I've been running closer to 70 miles an hour. I'm gonna kick it down to about 62. Try to save some fuel, and we're just gonna take it easy. No point in rushing. I'm gonna get there probably 8 o'clock tonight. You know, if I take my time, and I'll have to sit there till 8 tomorrow. So it is what it is. I went in and got breakfast. Strawberry parfait, banana. It's $8.50, but it was free because I used my points. So Use your points cards, fellettes. Anyway, see you at pickup.
All right, guys. In Missouri, loaded up. Took an hour and a half. The Tundra I had to winch on, the red truck, and then this one drove on, but I had to get their jumper to jump it and all that. Anyway, still gotta drive to Chicago, so yep, here we are. They're over there hooking up the train of cars. If you've never seen that, it's interesting to see them go down the road. Anyway, off to Chicago.
So, I'm an idiot. I booked 2 more cars from Chicago to Schoolcraft, which is like 30-40 minutes north of Goshen. And they come from 2 different recovery lots. It's all within like 15 minutes of where I'm dropping off tomorrow in Chicago. However, I just spent an hour and a half trying to make the appointments to pick them up tomorrow. What a mess. I had to call this number and they didn't answer, and call this number and they don't answer, and then they send you to a website, you got to make an appointment. Well, somebody else already tried to make appointments for both of these cars, and so their websites for both cars wouldn't let me make appointments, so I had to call back and be on hold and wait and blah 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 blah, all for guess how much? $320 is what I'll make. Whatever. Anyway, it's part of the game. They're not all easy. So got about 7 hours, 6.5 hours, something like that, until I park tonight. So we'll see you later.
Man, Illinois got a little over 3 hours to go, but check out this rig. It is sweet. There's a note on the window. I don't know what that's about, but anyway, off to the rest area. All right, guys, it's Thursday morning. Got about 45 minutes to first drop, get rid of these cars. I just wanted to show you guys the skill I have of backing up. It's right back here. Check that out. Didn't knock it over. Didn't smash it. You know. Anyway. See you guys at drop off. I'll try to get as much footage as I can today. I'll be in Chicago, so yeah, kind of sucks, but we'll do what we can.
So I'm here at delivery. And the broker I was having problems with getting him to switch to COD. Yeah. So I've been here for 20 minutes. As you see over there, cars are still on the trailer. I sent him the info to pay, and right away he paid $850, but he owes $950. Oh, I don't have enough money. I said, well, I'm not taking the cars off the trailer. So I sent him the link to our pay portal on our website or whatever. And I said, you know, it doesn't have to be Zelle. You can use a credit card or somebody else's credit card or whatever. I don't care. You got to pay the other $100. So I just got off the phone with him. So now I wait to see if he does it or not. If he doesn't, it would really screw up my day because I have 2 more to pick up. So, you know, I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I'll let you know what happens. Alright, we got paid. We're off to the next one. Took 35 minutes to get paid. He sent the $850, then tried to say he couldn't send the other $100, he didn't have it, and blah, 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 whatever. I said, well, that's fine. I just take them with me. I can't drop them off without full payment. And about 10 minutes later, the rest of the money came. So, CYA, you know, cover your butt. That guy would have not paid if it was not COD, and he would have not paid if I wouldn't have forced him. He was he was not the actual person paying. He was just a person with the account. So when I requested money, he had to have somebody else pay it. The main guy, right? So he's just a pawn. And basically, you know, they don't care if they burn through accounts or names or whatever. It doesn't matter to them. You know, if they can't get anybody to book loads under their name anymore, then they just switch to a different name or different, you know, start a new account or whatever. Or I'm sure they have multiple accounts going, and then, you know, once one gets completely burnt, they ditch it and they add another one to the fleet of accounts. So you just got to be careful, and you got to make sure that you're watching what you're doing and you're watching your back, and it's just part of it. I mean, it's sad to say it was part of it. And those cars go overseas, and the guy there was telling me, the guy unloading, he was like, "Oh, there's a lot of money in this," you know, because I was like, "These cars are junk." And he was telling me, you know, like, if, say the transmission is bad, it costs you $2,000 or $3,000 to have it fixed over here. He said you send it overseas and you can get it fixed for $100. So that's what they're doing. Anyway, enough yakking. We're gonna be at the next pickup here in a few minutes. It's only 11 minutes away, so awesome. And these are supposed to be running, driving nice cars, so we'll see.
So I'm here at the first repo lot and waiting for him to bring the car out. Gotta walk around to the front office. But anyway, I saw this as I was walking around. I thought it was funny. Anyway. So I'm parked back here, and supposedly they'll bring it out that gate. So we'll see how long that takes. I'm parked right here waiting, so anyway, see you in a minute. Alright guys, here it is. It does run. It's just filthy. And it's decent inside, but the brakes are shot and all that, so whatever. It runs and drives, I can get it on the trailer. So I'm gonna load it up, get out of here. We got one more to get. Well, it's 4 o'clock on Thursday. And we're here at the Kalamazoo auto auction. About to get these off and head home, man. I can't wait. I'm ready to be home. I've only been gone since Monday, but yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get my ramps down and get them off. All right, I drove one in already, but I wanted you guys to hear these brakes. I mean, they're just grinding. I don't know if it'll pick up that sound or not, but yeah. Anyway, these are lease returns. So they just have me park them over here and they sign away and I drive away. It's easy. There's the other one. Anyway, I'm gonna load up, get out of here. We're going home. So I'm home, and when I left the auction, I looked at my tire and on my trailer and noticed, oh yeah, there's a big bolt in there. It's been the theme lately. But you still got my spare in the back for the truck. Anyway, tomorrow I'll go get that fixed. I would just plug it, but I think it's better to patch it with all the weight that goes on it. So anyway, that's it. Alright guys, part you've been waiting for, the money part. It's Saturday. I'm on the back porch, about to cook some chicken on the grill, so we'll wrap this up real quick. So that trip was 905 miles, and it paid $285 a mile. So it paid to me $25.79. Now I had to pull out. I ran 3,
So usually 2 at a time pays $265, but I did 3. So the pullout was $90. So I had to pay $90 for them to stage the units. So my pay was $24.89. Now we had the 2 backhauls, right? So one was $950 and the other was $400, which is a total of $1350 minus the 20%, left me with $1,080. So if we add our $1,080 over here, hope you can see all that, left us with $35.09. So the other expense I had was fuel. $700 for fuel, which I have a little more in my truck than when I left, but whatever, we're gonna count it. So after fuel, my take home is $28.69. And I also had tolls coming back, so it was probably, I haven't looked yet, I think it's like $60 in tolls. So about $2,800. That was the bring home. We left Monday and got back Thursday night. We left Monday at noon. I got back Thursday at like 5 o'clock, something like that. So anyway, that's it. $2,800, 4 days. See you next week. My new phone is here, so we're hoping for better videos. As always, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and don't forget, pray for your country.